everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Look who's back from Cancun.
Hello.
I sent you the link to your IG, but my God, oh, oh my goodness. I am tired. Have you been what shows did you were you able to watch?
I caught up on You, Me, and My Ex, the New York Housewives, right? I didn't realize Beverly Hills is on tonight.
Oh yeah, that's on tonight. Yeah,
Yeah.
we cover that on Thursdays. Oh
Yeah.
my God, what did you think about the New York Housewives?
I thought it was horribly, horribly boring. Like, i- am I alone in that? Or it's like, it's getting to the point where it's like, it's a chore.
Oh my
I don't
God.
know. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. The Christmas album is, it's special.
Oh my God. But you missed it last night. So you didn't watch it from last night, did you?
I think I caught all the way up because the last thing, what was the last thing?
They're doing the Shabbat dinner.
Oh yes, yes, with Leah on the table on the phone,
Oh my
and then
God.
and then Ramona. Well, no, wait, who was the one? It was actually Sonia
Sonia.
that went off and said that. What did she say? It was something outlandish. I wish I had written it down, but
She
it was
said she wanted real food because she done lost the 3 pounds from Thanksgiving, whatever. But the whole thing was a shit show. It really was.
it was Ramona saying that she wanted to be
Yeah.
Jewish, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And and she felt left out behind the Jews. I'm telling you, I am so disappointed in New York. Hi guys, I'm getting ready to come through the chat to welcome you all. Guys, want to knock that New York shit out really quick. I was so disappointed with this whole season of New York. I was laughing at Sonia's date, Bradley, for the simple fact that the same suit he met her in was the suit that was on his profile pic. That shit was funny as hell.
And he didn't give a crap. Like he was so disinterested.
I was laughing so hard, but this whole season of New York has been totally disgusting. All right, we're going to run through the chat and let's see who's here. My membership got activated and I have, oh my God, I have a whole bunch of members. Thank you guys. Welcome, Susan. Nice. Hi, Crazy Cat Mama. How are you? I dropped the link in the chat for you. Um, Let's see who else we have. Big Bad Wolf is in the house. How you doing? Hi, Dorit. How are you? Welcome. Wit. Okay, I'm sure you're gonna get it, but I dropped the link in the chat. Wit. Let's see. Susan. What is she? Can you resend? Yes, I just dropped it. 50 Shades of Bish is in the house. Sweet Pecana Sassy is here. Elena is here. My 361 is here. Sherry, hi Sherry. You didn't miss anything yet, ma'am. Nothing. I see you, Wit. I'm coming. Let's see. I'm going down the list. I'm trying to grab everybody before we start. Oh my
I'm trying to
goodness.
watch on my phone, but I got booted from. I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on. I keep getting kicked out, so I'm sorry.
Okay, Clark Kent, don't come in here or I'm going to call Terry Lynn if you cause any kind of problems. Welcome, Clark. Welcome. Hi, Small Town Jewel. Hi, Red Sox Sarah. Hi, Calypso. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Miss Kelly. Hi, Elizabeth. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm going. Hi, Terry. How are you? I almost said Terry Lynn. Hi, Terry. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Hi, Dukes. How are you? How Beverly? Oh my goodness. Hi, Queen of O'Hara. How are you, sweetie? Hi, Danielle. Okay, let's see. I'm going down. There is my manager. Hi, HC Inc. SC. How we doing? I call her my manager because she goes, this is what we need to do. I love it. Okay, let's see. Hi, Katie. Katie, that's you. Damn it. Hi, Jean. I have my earrings in again. I love these earrings. Did you see the picture I put on IG?
Like a
Jean sent me some earrings. Yeah.
oh, wait a minute. I did see them. You posted it a couple of days ago, right?
Yes.
Yes, they
Yes.
were awesome.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Hi, Tina, Elaine. Woo. Okay, here we go. Let me get Wit up here. Hi, Wit.
Hi, Whit.
Hi. Sorry, I'm bumming tonight.
That's okay. That's
Oh
okay.
my. I'm like, I got mine.
Okay, everybody's here. Okay, guys, as you come in, I will grab you as soon as I can. But let's see who just came in. Let's see. Okay, we're good. So, Wit, we were just talking about the Real Housewives of New York, real quick, just to knock them out. What did you think about that? Did you see that episode?
No,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
actively watch them. They bore me.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
they were really
It's
boring.
bad.
But
Bore
Leah,
me. I'll watch Beverly Hills. I'll watch Potomac when it's on. I'll watch Atlanta.
Anything but that.
okay, let me tell you, I want to start doing a well, we did talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac, but I'm definitely, because this season is going to be off the chain. It is already off the chain. But what I didn't get, and I wanted to bring up the fact that Leah said that she was exposed to the pandemic, but she had to quarantine for 5 days. I thought you quarantined for 14 days.
As a public health student, I can tell you, you don't quarantine for 5 days. So it's 10 days depending on if the exposure is asymptomatic or not, from my understanding, or if you're asymptomatic, but you're supposed to theoretically go get tested after that 10 days, determine if the virus is still there. If it is still there, you continue to quarantine. If it is not there, then you can go back to work. But they say like rule of thumb is like 14 days regardless.
That woman said 5 days, and I thought I was hearing stuff. So I
It
rewinded.
takes 4 days for the symptoms to even potentially show up from time of exposure. At least 4 days.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's get into you, me, and my ex.
This show is so bizarre. I just said that to my
sounds
husband.
like a game show.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Hi, Ethel. Welcome. Hold on. I saw 2 other people come in. Dorothy came in. Welcome, sweetie. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So what do we think about Kaylee Lovey and Jessica and Jerry? What do we think?
I can't stand Jessica, and I'm normally not that person to say that about anybody.
No, but it's weird. It's weird. Like the whole thing is not normal. Like yes, it's next level weird and like incestual or whatever you want to call it between the two of them. Like they're divorced, but they live in the same house, and she's.
I want to know what the big problem is for him to move her to the cabin. Why can't Jessica go stay at the cabin?
You can't tell me something isn't going on still between them, even if it's like an emotional relationship. Something is happening between those two, and I feel bad for Kay Lovey or however.
Kay Lovey, yeah.
At one point it was just Kay. I thought, I don't know, but I feel bad for her because I feel like she got brought into a situation she probably wasn't aware was this intense, and she's younger, so she doesn't maybe have like the emotional intelligence, like background to get through that without getting upset, because unfortunately, like that's like, I mean, I don't have the emotional intelligence to get through a situation like that. Like bless her for even trying.
First of all, Payne doesn't know anything about the show. So Payne, with this show, it's titled You, Me, and My Ex. That means that the spouse, the new mate, and the ex are all intertwined. In this instance, we have the new girlfriend who's 25. You got the old gigolo boy who's what is Jerry, 50 something. Mm-hmm. Then you have the ex-wife that also lives in the house. The husband got ill. The ex-wife came back from Utah, moved in with them with the grown sons and the young daughter. They're all in the same room. He brings in the same home. He brings the young 25-year-old into the home to live with everybody. This is not going to end.
I have a different take on this. I actually
Okay, go ahead.
I think she's the greatest actress. And I think that this was all calculated, and her crying. Remember how she sets her timer and she rehearses for like 5 minutes a day doing this and that. There's no way that she had to know about Jessica, right? Going into this. Couldn't have been a surprise.
She knew that she was there. She didn't realize
Jessica's like sitting on her lap. I mean, on his lap. Like, this is a little bit more than like knowing someone exists there. Am I wrong?
She has on knee socks and booty shorts. Like, I would wear that around my husband, not around like I'm his girlfriend and my ex-husband. Like, that's not normal. None of that's normal.
Beverly, it is sick. It is very sick, but I find it quite funny. So when she's telling him that the mom is coming to pick her up because Jerry gave her his room. First she got there, he was going to put her in the closet on an air mattress. Then that wouldn't have worked. So he moved her down to the basement next to his 18 or 19-year-old son. Well, no, his 20-year-old son. And then the ex-wife is there and she doesn't think it's fair because she's invading his space, whatever. So then Jerry gives her his bedroom and Kay thinks that they're going to be staying in the same room, but Jerry is moving down to the basement. So the ex-wife goes down to talk to Jerry like it's her place. She doesn't think it's fair because he's the one that has to be comfortable. My problem is she's too involved in his life. He's better. He's not sick anymore. Her ass should have went back to Utah. Period. She needed to go.
If you don't go back to Utah, you can elect to stay in that area, but move in a different house. There is a lack of personal boundaries here, okay? There is a serious lack of personal boundaries. And I don't think it's fair to Kay that she has to sit there through it. And she could be a good actress. But listen, never. I would never.
Don't think she's dumb. You know what I mean? So I think that this is all like she gets
I don't think she's dumb. No.
Like I think now she made a name for herself.
So let me ask you a question. Why would you call your mom to come pick you up when you were staying in the cabin for 14 days to quarantine just before you came to the house? Why wouldn't Jerry take you wherever you needed to go?
Because sometimes you just want your mom.
Yeah, he's being selfish because he says if she leaves and, they've all got this little bubble, then he really wants to see her. But if she leaves, it's going to be awkward. And he really thinks that he can build something with Kay. So then she elects to go to the cabin, which I think the ex should have went to the cabin, because how do you try to build a relationship if you're living in one spot when you move there to be with him to begin with, and you're living in a cabin and he's in a house with the ex-wife and the kids?
I think he's selfish in many different ways. I think this entire situation is just selfishness. Like, realistically, he could have his ex-wife move out with the kids, or he could have the kids part-time and pursue this relationship, but he wants his cake and to eat it too.
Yep, but he's not getting any. She didn't give him any.
I don't even think it's about that. I think he might be a control person.
I think so too. I agree with you. I don't think it's about that at all.
I don't think it's about the sexual piece of things as much as I think it's about he likes to know that these two women are fawning over him. And he's into that idea. That's what I think.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, and she asked if they were still having sex. And she's going to talk about, I don't think I need to be a part of this conversation. This was last week. But this week, when Kay told her, when she was telling Jerry her mom was picking her up, and she answered, she goes, yeah, we heard. She told her, stay in your lane. I said, tell her, Kay. She said, stay in your lane, which is where she needs to be at. So, again, I'm looking forward to see when she loses this and snaps and goes off on him. I really am. That's what
they showed the preview, and he's knocking on the door with the balloons, and she doesn't answer.
Well, I don't know if she's there with somebody else or she went someplace else. Who knows? But we're gonna find out. It was pretty good this week. It was pretty good. I was happy with it so far. But what do we think about Alex and Steven when he goes to meet Steven?
It's so sad.
He's
Why is
just
it
not
sad?
that into her. He's still in love with Steven. You can't tell me any different. That tear, that one singular tear that went down the cheek, that's love right there. I think he thinks of Caroline as safe, and he likes knowing she's there. She's not going anywhere. And that is that. I think she's safe. But I think that if push come to shove and he really had to choose who he loved, I think Steven would win out. That tear.
Yeah, this show like is so demented. It borders on like it's like they need like a psychotherapist after every episode. Like you're right. Like this is like really
Okay.
really messed up.
Let
I
me
use my
explain.
degree for this show more than I use it in real life.
Let me
I
explain.
know.
Alex and Steven. So Alex was in a gay relationship with Steven. He and Caroline, his present girlfriend, are now living together. Caroline and Alex used to be best friends, and she would listen to him talk about Steven. Steven cheated a lot on Alex. Steven broke up with Alex. Alex started dating Caroline. Now, Alex says that, Stephen calls too much. And I think the Valentine's Day call when he put him up there on the phone or whatever, and then he clicked off. My thing is, he says that he feels that Alex is a good friend and loyal. Are we talking about the same? I mean, Stephen is a good friend and loyal. Are we talking about the same guy that cheated on you more than once?
I don't know.
Listen, that's what happens when you catch feelings, I feel like.
Yeah.
But seriously, he just finished telling us how this man cheated on him. He wasn't ready for a committed relationship. How do you say he's a good friend and he's loyal?
He might be a loyal friend. I've had exes that are way better friends than they are exes, and they're still my friends.
Okay. All right. I can see.
But I also don't sit there in a confessional and cry over them. And that's where this gets real blurry, because you can't tell me that those feelings aren't fresh. You don't cry over people that are in your past and are not fresh.
I got to answer pain for a minute. Yes, some do, not all do. Like this couple does not. Stephen apparently lives in his parents' house and sneaks out the back door to the park. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
The bushes. That's a whole next level. You got to go through the bushes because you're like 30 years old, but you're housebound by mom and dad. I don't know. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Poor Caroline too. Like I do feel for her.
Hi, Angela.
She's
Welcome.
not an idiot.
Caroline is an innocent bystander, and I disagree. I don't think she's.
You think she's
I
an
think she
innocent
isn't an
bystander?
idiot. Is not an idiot. I think she honestly knows. I think she knows what's going on. I think she's like an empath. Like she really. I feel like she's just sweet and like she wants to believe that it's something. You know what I mean? I don't know. But her mother is also cuckoo crazy. I think.
Yeah. See, I don't feel like Caroline gets it or has an idea. I think she's just really nice and maybe really naive. She like gives me really naive vibes.
It also could be just like, like people can mesh their personalities. Like I think they probably are like best friends, but like
for sure.
Definitely prefers Steven. Like it's just fact. Like and I feel bad saying that, but it's the truth.
Caroline might be his person in the way of the person that he trusts and like is his like, like it's a platonic situation, but I don't think Caroline is like that love or that lust moment for him.
Right.
Like
you kind of just said it. I think they probably do whatever, but is that like the number one choice? No.
No.
It's safety.
It's safety, and I'm gonna agree with you on that. So, but he tells Steven that they have to stop FaceTiming too much. He has to start showing Caroline a little more respect. But you've been doing this now for what, 2 years? And the fact that Stephen is crying because he never thought that he thought that Alex was always into men. He never saw him dating a woman. I don't either. Neither does anybody see him dating a woman. So anyway, we're gonna move on from them.
Crazy cat mama. Hi, sorry.
Yeah, next week he proposes, but we're going to move on. Guys, I just put the link in the chat as well. For all of you that wish to become a member to the channel, you can. If you don't have to join to come into chat. Sometimes I will be doing members only stuff, but you do not have to join if you do not want to. I just got a text message on my phone asking me, how do they join? Well, a DM. So I just dropped the link in the chat for all of those that want to join. Oh, look at this. Angela says her ex-husband is her neighbor.
Call the police. No, I'm just kidding.
She said he's having a little gathering and he didn't even invite her and the kid.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's too funny.
Yeah, but they're getting engaged next week. So
I want to know what that ring is going to look like.
I bet you it's going to be on point.
See, I don't know. I could see that being some I don't know.
Well, I think he does care for Caroline.
I do too.
But not in the manner that she needs. And I think Caroline is kind of needy and she wants somebody to be hers. You know what I mean? So, and then from my understanding, her ex actually turned gay too.
Yes.
Yes. So, hi Maria, welcome. Oh my God. So
that's a really lie.
What do we think? So let's just knock out this last one. Wendy, well, not the last one because we got one more.
Yes, I'm glad you're going to say that. That's I have to hop off soon. Sorry, that's the good
I know,
one.
so I'm trying to get to them. So that way we can just have an open chat. Okay. So what do we think about Wendy, Jimmy, Lisa, and Jerry? Now with Wendy, okay, let me explain this to Payne who doesn't know. Okay, Wendy is married to Jimmy. Jimmy was married to Lisa. Lisa is now engaged to Jack. But they took a trip together in an RV to Florida to surprise their son, Dominic. The same time they were doing it, Jimmy and Lisa, the ex-wife is Lisa, were flirting with each other on the whole trip. Now, everybody's caught up. So
this is so ridiculous, the drama. What is her dysfunction that she has to tell the kid? That poor kid.
That poor kid.
Lisa is still in love with Jimmy. And when I heard Wendy said that, you know, she's been around the son, Dominic, who turned 21. They went down to surprise him since he was 3. And Lisa made it very difficult for her to get to know Dominic. I think Jimmy cheated on her. And then when he met, you know, somewhere in his mind, you know, he wrote her that note that he wanted another opportunity. But then he met Wendy and he changed his mind. He said Wendy made him the man he is today.
It's going to be something ridiculous that like he got. What's the one with the smoker's voice? Is that Wendy?
That's Wendy.
The one, yeah, like
Wendy smokers everything.
Like the eyes, like underneath.
Not like the bag.
Yeah, but I think maybe she was pregnant. She might have gotten pregnant and then didn't like miscarried or something. Maybe that because there's got to be something more. Why is it this huge buildup? Like it's the most ridiculous buildup.
Okay, when we saw the preview for next week, she's sitting there talking. She went into labor, and I think that Dominic was having stress, and she mentioned Dom.
Oh, yeah.
She was in labor. Jimmy was probably with his girlfriend.
Or, I hope it's that, not something horrible.
I don't know.
I'm calling on you like I'm in class, Whit. I'm literally like,
I'm raising my hand like
I teach online.
Yes, Whit, I'm listening.
That was such a teacher moment. I'm like, go.
Go ahead, Whit.
All right. So she said, and there's something else that I haven't told them. So it means that she hasn't said it to the son or the ex-husband. I think she's engaged to Rico Suave with the shirt. I
No,
think they're
she is engaged to Jack. Yeah, she is engaged to Jack.
No,
Oh,
you're
she's
talking.
already engaged to Jack?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's engaged to Jack.
All right. I didn't realize that. Sorry. Because I was like, she's out here holding out on an engagement. Or maybe they're married. That could be too.
Well, I don't know because they would know because they're just that close.
Yeah.
So they know if she got married, and Jack would let that be known. Small town Jewel is asking, how can the son not know what happened? They split up when he was.
It's not his business. It's really done. What's the point of rehashing the trauma?
I think that whatever there's some other weird little piece that she didn't. You know, she's making this a huge dramatic moment. Although he made drama when he ran out and said, you know, he didn't want to talk about it.
And then he's gonna come right back to talk about it. So I like Wendy. You know what? I see Wendy got some moves too. She was dancing.
Oh, she said.
Yep. And then Jimmy over there flirting with all the girls, but Dom sucked down that Corona like this wasn't his first beer, and he just turned 21.
That was my initial thought. Was that boy has drank a beer or two in his day?
Okay, Warlord said I'm not a stalker. Okay. I've had a few of those. I know how to deal with stalkers, so it's okay. But anyway, so okay, that was they were okay. They were bland. They were just boring.
I feel like they're
always bland.
Yeah, they're reaching for something that's really not. The only weird thing was that her new husband was bawling, crying, whatever it was that she was going to reveal. It's always at the very end they show that. So whatever it is, I feel like she almost died. That's what's going to come out. I guarantee, like, she almost lost her life too, and he wasn't there. Like Heidi said, it's going to be all this drama. It's going
to be drama, which is okay. I never told my sons why me and their father broke up. So why does he need to know this?
They don't.
Those kids don't know that. They don't need to know that.
It's not their business. Like you said, Whit, it's not their business.
Especially as an adult, what is the point of rehashing old trauma? It's only going to bring deeper wounds that are harder to heal. No, he doesn't need to know any of that. Let that kid enjoy his 21st birthday.
Yes.
That was a beautiful party. She probably flew all his friends out. I think that's so nice. Let him enjoy that, though.
Or they could have been in the RV behind them, and they just didn't show them at all. But it was okay. It was good. Let's get to our last couple, and then I want to talk about Summer Wells after we finish this too, because I saw that house, which I've been trying to get this. I've been trying to wait for permission from the interview room to show the video of the house and the little girl's room, because I want to include that in my update. If you see this house, it is disgusting. It looks like a bunch of squatters live there. I mean, it is. And then he asked her, how many critters do you have? There were cats crawling all over everything. But anyway, let's get to Jennifer, Chantel, Josh, and Danielle. Josh and Danielle. So would anybody like to explain to them who these people are?
I would not, because I can't keep the names straight.
I don't know the names either. I just know.
I know Chantelle is the new wife of
Jennifer. Okay, so Jennifer was married to Josh. Okay?
We got Josh. He's the only guy.
Yes, Jennifer was married to Josh. Jennifer just started cheating on Josh with Chantelle, but Chantelle told her they couldn't have a relationship unless she left her husband. So she moved out of the house with Josh and moved in with Chantelle, who's 29, Jennifer's 36. Josh is now married to Danielle, who's 31, and Josh is 37. So Josh has a child with Jennifer. He has a child with Danielle, and now they took his sperm and impregnated his ex-wife's wife. Yes, that's how that works. Whew, okay. Yes, Whit.
I love this couple. They are my favorite couple on this show. I have to be honest. Well, these couples.
Yes.
The whole situation is my favorite situation on the show because they're kind of like loud and proud about like their situation and they don't mind talking about it. And then that old lady kind of like butting in and being like, I'm used to the 1950s. I'm like, this is crap.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
just leave them alone and let them live in their truth and you live in your truth and everybody lives in their own truth.
So wait
and
a
just
minute.
keep it to yourself.
Do you guys realize how long it's been since they were filming this? Because when they started it, they were trying to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Then now we see her and she's about to damn pop.
Yeah.
She's like 8.5 months pregnant. So they did the reveal, which they're having a little girl. They're gonna name her Camilla or Camilla, whatever.
I love that name.
I love it. So they did all of this, and then they have the baby shower. Her sister's coming from New York. Then they find out that they actually looked at one of Jennifer's friends to be a donor for donor sperm, but he wanted to do it the old-fashioned way with Chantelle, but Chantelle said she didn't want to have sex with Larry. And can you blame her?
Duh.
Nope.
Duh. First of all, that's not what she's attracted to because that's not within, like, you get what I'm saying. She's attracted to women and he's not a woman. Even if you weren't attracted to women.
I'm dying at that comment. I hope to have 5 wives too.
Oh my God. So now he's going to have 3 baby mamas. The problem is that
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5, because they don't want him to have an active role in this child's life because he's not the father. He's the biological father, but he won't have a father role in the child's life. But all the kids are going to have the same dad. See what I'm saying? I broke it down. Look, I broke it down.
I get distracted by the chat. I'm like cracking up at people's comments. I have such ADD. I'm like, oh my God, Crazy Cat Mom is on fire tonight. She's like lighting it up. She's like a comedian. I'm like, I can't. Oh my God.
No, I'm serious. So, after the baby shower, they decide to go out for their last hoorah. So they go out, they got to get Chantelle off the bed because she's pregnant laying there. So they get her off the bed, they go out. They're in the car. For some reason, Jennifer likes to tell people that this is her wife, this is her ex-husband, and her wife is pregnant with her ex-husband's child. It's just dumb. Why would you tell that to people? I can see why Josh is fed up.
I agree.
He's fed up.
I disagree.
I have to apologize to you ladies, but I have to jump off. I'm so sorry, but thank you. I'm going to drop me the link for the upcoming weeks. I just got to catch up, but love you both. I got to jump off.
Love you. Bye, baby. Bye.
Good night.
You too.
Bye. She told me she had to drop off because she had a lot of work to do. Okay. What did you think about them going out with?
Live your truth. If Jennifer enjoys telling people, tell people. If that's what makes you happy and you want to live like authentically.
But her wife doesn't like it. It's none of the stranger's business. Josh doesn't like it. Josh's wife doesn't like it. Why are you?
I don't think Josh's wife doesn't not like it though.
Really?
Yeah, no. Josh's wife and Jennifer are like buddy.
Yeah, they're
you
buddy.
saw them doing their hair, getting ready together.
Yeah,
no, she doesn't.
But why would you want? And then Josh got really upset, and so did Jennifer's wife when they're out there talking. This old lady said, "I like the 1950s. This is just weird," and it is weird. But he wants them to tell you why it's weird. Well, first of all, your ex-wife left you for this woman, and you decided to donate the sperm. Okay, it's weird. Not too many people do that shit.
I disagree.
Okay.
That's just me. I disagree. I'm here for I don't think a family needs to look like the traditional nuclear family. And I think they have found their family situation. They all very much feel comfortable with each other. Every single party feels comfortable with the other party in that situation. Yeah. Live your truth. If that's what makes you happy, it makes you happy. Not that, I can kind of see that the husband, I forget what his name is. What is his name?
The husband's name is Josh.
So I can see that it makes Josh and Chantelle uncomfortable. And I can understand that, but then have a conversation with Jennifer about that rather than like, I feel like they have their own family situation and they're defending their family situation. And that woman is just used to a nuclear family. I don't know.
Okay, well,
I don't personally see it as weird because I think that families can look like whatever they.
Well, it can look like whatever. I'm going to agree with you on that. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Wait a minute. That's not my friend, Tina, is it? No, that's not Tina. That's not my friend, Tina. Well, everybody's my friend, but I thought you like a personal. That's true. But when it gets to I see they work well together. Okay. But when it comes to putting your personal business out there, why?
I mean, I personally wouldn't do it, but I also can't shame someone for like living in their truth. Like, for all we know, maybe Jennifer like repressed her sexuality for a certain amount of time, and now she's like proud of this entire life she's built. I could see that too. Maybe she's a showy person and maybe she's just outgoing and likes to talk about that type of stuff with people she doesn't know and like have candid conversations and feel out how other people feel about things like this.
Okay.
I don't know. I just try to be accepting of everybody regardless of what their situation is. And I know you do too, but I just feel like with this particular situation, I don't know. Like, I can see how it can be construed as weird, but I can also see how she's just trying to take ownership of this really amazing situation they've got going. Does that make sense?
Yep. I'm gonna agree with Mishka. Maybe I said weird. Okay. I said weird because it's what it was said, but I'm gonna agree with this. The situation is out of the ordinary.
For sure.
And yes, I'm gonna agree with that. Maybe I I did choose the wrong word. It's out of the ordinary. I see they have come together. They are a blended family. I see it. The whole situation is out of the ordinary, but if it works for them, that's fine.
And they co-parent the hell out of those kids. Like, that's what I have to say. This situation is really good for those children.
Okay, guys, so here's what I'm going to do. So that was all. I'm going to just show you the stills. I'm not going to play it.
House. It looks like an episode of Hoarders.
Yes, I'm going to show you the living room, and then I'm going to show you the picture of Summer Wells's room. So I'm going to show you this, and hold on. I don't want to play it because I damn sure don't want to get struck. So let me take this message down right quick. So you guys see that. Hold on. Let me go full screen. Let me bring it full. Do you see this? This is the living room. This is the living room. So that is the living room of the house. Let me get down and let me speed it up. I'm going to bring you to her room. Okay, so this is the outside. Let's look at where is Summer's? Is that it? Yes. Okay. Do we see that? Can everybody see that?
Yeah. So who is the individual? Like, I guess
the mother. That's the mother.
No, who is Summer Wells? Can you explain that to me?
Summer Wells is the missing 5-year-old girl from Tennessee. When she disappeared, she was 4. She turned 5. She's been missing since June 5th. I can't remember, but she's on my channel. I keep doing the updates, but I want to include this video parts of this video in my update so you can see him talking to her, to see the way she reacts. I sent him, I know I can use like news footage and stuff, but this is from his personal YouTube page, and I don't want to use his information without his permission. But this is her mother. I'm going to show you the outside of the house. This is just ridiculous. So she's been missing. The Amber Alert is still active. They have not found her. There's a lot of dense woods behind the house. The boys have been removed from the residence due to the interview that was done when they saw the condition of that house. So the boys have been removed. Hi, Zelda.
How old are the boys?
Let's see. One's 13, something. I can't remember the ages, but they've been removed. They're in child. They're in the system. They're in foster care now. Her older brother doesn't live there, but he's a registered sex offender that served time in prison. Okay, all right. Her mother's sister, Rose, disappeared a few years back, and she's never been found. But they found the car. Okay, so the mama and the daddy are alcoholics. So let me just show you guys. Let me show you the front of the house so you can see it. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you to the front.
You're gonna make me cry because this type of stuff really gets to me.
I'm sorry, I don't want to make you cry.
No, it's okay. It's just so sad. Like, children just get subjected to awful things sometimes. It's like just gross.
So that's her mom. And that's the camper that they were living in when the mom and dad actually separated. I'm trying to get you to the front of the house.
But the picture of the house.
That's okay.
The house is different, right?
Yeah, this is the house here. Okay, here's my pointer. That's the house. Okay, let me get him
what
going.
State?
This is Tennessee. So you see this? This is the front of the house. See it?
Yeah, rough.
That's the front of the house. This is when they go into the house. There was so many cats. This is the door. This
See
goes.
that
There's
Confederate flag, right? You see that Confederate flag too?
Yep. The living room. Then we out, and these are the woods. So you're gonna see how dense the woods are behind her house. But they're saying that somebody lured. This is the house. They're saying
the casual barrel sitting right there.
Yep. They said that somebody lured her out of the house. So she was down in the basement. That's the house. You need to just see the whole audio. This is the house that those kids were living in.
Kayee?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like that's one of those situations where I'm not really sure someone lured her out, to be completely honest.
Yep. So I played the interview, the full interview with the mother and father on my channel. They were talking about their daughter missing, like they had misplaced a pack of cigarettes. Somebody came and took a pet out of their yard. The daddy kept calling her a young lady. She's a 5-year-old little girl.
That's a damn shame.
Okay. So it's sad. But I want to play, if you guys want to see the video, I'm going to give you the link. You can go look for yourselves. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. It's just sad, sad, sad. But I don't want to play his video without his permission. And that's from the interview room. And he's an ex-detective. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Don has a criminal history as well. I did all of that in all of my Summer Wells video. The mom has a criminal record. The dad has a criminal record. The brother who doesn't live there and wasn't in that state when she went missing, or so we think he was. Well, no, they said they checked. He had an alibi. He was not in the state. Okay. So then the Tennessee Bureau came out with an update the other day. They're saying that there's all kind of false reports going around stating that they've located the truck. They said the pictures of the truck that they're circulating on the internet is not something that they released at all. They said people are saying that they're asking for money and donations. They're setting up all of these GoFundMe. They're saying, to help the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation look for Summer Wells. They're saying that they're not asking for anything. They said, as I just said, it was brought to their attention that vehicle, they never released that picture to the press. And now let me show you. Yeah, so it's a lot of false information going around, but the boys were removed. Okay?
I'm glad they were removed. What's your gut feeling?
Because of the living conditions. Did you see that?
No. What's your gut feeling about where she went? That's what I'm saying.
Who, Summer Wells?
Yeah.
I think the little girl is dead, to be honest.
Yeah, but how do you think any ideas?
I don't know. You see, my problem is that the mother and the father stories have changed so much. First, she said they were in the garden planting flowers. Summer went into the house, and then the boys were in the living room that I showed you back behind that door watching TV. They said that Summer said she was going downstairs to play with her toys, and somebody lured her out of the house. Then when they interviewed them again, the mother added the story about her having to take her mother to the doctors for an outpatient surgery or whatever, or going. They're just adding stuff in. And then she took her to a swimming hole. And then some little 16-year-old boy came up and said that Summer was swimming, but she was almost drowning. She got caught in the rocks. He pulled her out. That story was just discredited, because when you can see the pictures on TikTok, when Summer stood up in the water came below her waist, and that never happened. It's just a whole lot of misinformation going on about this little girl. And then there's a psychic, can't remember her name, on her channel. She did a spirit box, and and she's calling and she's saying that Summer Wells is talking to her. Now, the bad part about this is, if it's not the little girl, and if you're playing a little trick, but I don't know, it's just that little girl has lived in this house. Who is going to lure this little girl out of her house?
That's what I'm saying. And you can see, listen, I'm a country girl. I grew up in upstate New York in the woods. When you have that much woods around you, not that many people are coming in unless they have to be coming in.
Yeah, but you sit up there by yourself. You have no neighbors.
I mean, when you're looking at a situation where you're living on literally acres of land, which is what that looks like.
Yes.
People are not coming up to your house like that. Like, I grew up in the right between like suburban and rural area, right? We never had people show up at our house. It's hard for me to believe that some individual just lured a child out of their house.
But just to let you know, in that area, I did, let me see if I still have it. In that area, I pulled it. I think there were 16, no, it was 8 or 9 pedophiles in that area. Let me see if I still have it.
That's scary. That's scary, but the cops should also be monitoring that.
Yep. Nope. It's in my video though. When I did it, there's like 8 pedophiles in that area, and I put them all up, all of them. There are 8 or 9. I can't remember exactly how many in that area with that zip code. And the dad says that they don't really know their neighbors, but some of the neighbors they know, they're really good in the church people, whatever. Now they're saying there's a gag order, and no one can talk to the family. Good night, Callie. No one can talk to the family.
I don't trust it.
Everybody to me is a suspect. Everybody is a suspect.
Also, what business do you have? Like, leave that little girl alone.
Yes,
this world, I swear.
Yep, and Orrin and Orson, that investigation just seemed to have come to a standstill. Like they just forgot about those 2 little boys. Jen, I talked to the psychic Jen the other day. Jen's feelings are strongly, they're in the area that she told us about. She said they came to her in her dream. I'm going to have Jen come up. There was another little boy that went.
He was awesome.
Okay, there's another little boy that went missing. She knew nothing about it. She kept dreaming. And she would wake up in a bad thing. She woke up that morning, and when she turned on her TV, that little boy's picture was on that screen. And she called the police and told them she saw him in her dream. He came to her, and he was no longer with us. And they found that little boy dead. And she described him to a T. She told them what he was wearing, and then they found a picture. She started looking through their Facebook stuff after they found the picture of that little boy wearing that outfit. Jen is really good.
She is good.
I got a feeling. So the brother's name, the oldest brother is Don Wells Jr. The dad is also Don. Then the sister went missing. And what I found really weird about the sister going missing is when the mother, what's her name, Callis, whatever her name is, when the mother started talking about where she was when her sister was missing. She said she was in between two states. It's like she was giving herself an alibi. I found that very, very weird.
Yeah, some people do things like that when they're trying to give themselves an alibi. I
Yep.
can't speak because I'm not particularly educated on the case, but I'll research and I can report back
Yep.
to you.
And also, wait a minute. Somebody sent me a case. Her name is, oh my God. And I started looking it up and I can't find it. It's on one of my notebooks, but I wrote her name down and I looked into it. It was on
How old is she?
No, her name is Molly Tibbetts. Molly Tibbetts. Somebody told me to look into Molly Tibbetts, and I will. I haven't. I was supposed to update Aiden Fossey too. I am working on that, and there is a few new things that are coming out about the Aiden Fossey case. So I am definitely doing that. But that's what I wanted to tell you. I cannot. I want to run certain portions of his video in my update, but I don't want to do it without his permission. So, and that
There's
is
a lot of cases that I feel like recently have gone kind of cold.
See, and I feel she's somewhere on a property, but did you see the woods? Did you see all the woods surrounding this house and the density?
Yes. Yeah, no, it's a rural house. That's what I'm saying is like, even if I don't even know how to voice this without like going against your standards. Even if somebody did perpetrate what we think might have happened, there's so much hiding place because it is the woods. Like all of that is dense woods. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm sure there were people that were offenders in that area, and that, I mean, the cops really should be keeping like track on
I'm
that.
sure they checked. I'm sure they checked. But one minute they said the dad wasn't home. Then they slipped up and almost said he was home. And then she said she called him and he came. You know what I mean? It's just too many slip ups. Yes, it's like 11 acres. Thank you. I forgot.
That's a lot of acres too.
Yep. And look at this. Country people just look. People just don't pop up. So
there's another case that I've been following, and it's not a child, but it's like a relatively young woman who just like, I don't know, it's foul.
She just told me to check my messages. Hold on a second. Let me see. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
What did you find out?
Are you kidding me?
Heidi, tell me, please.
I'm gonna send it to you.
What? To my Instagram?
I'm gonna send it to your phone. Oh my God.
Instagram or text?
I'm gonna send it to your text. I don't believe. What is wrong with these people? Oh my goodness. There you go, Whit. I just sent it to you. Oh my God. Guys, I can't even show you that. I won't show you that.
Whose is that? Oh no. Who the Heidi? Heidi.
Huh? That's somebody else's live. That is sad. Hi, Alex Indiana.
You can't just be out here doing that.
YouTube is not, and I think they believe because it's that they're using
that is not protected speech.
Oh my God. Why would somebody do that?
Wow, that's gross. Wow, that's really gross. Heidi, I'm texting you right now.
Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Anyway, it's not, I mean, it's bad. It's just the language. Oh my goodness.
Not good.
Yes. All of them were up together.
I don't know who else it is besides that individual.
This is crazy. All right. But so yeah, that's what my update is on them. Tomorrow morning, guys, we're gonna be doing our bonnet and coffee with Yvette on her channel. Tomorrow night, I got the bottles of wine. I'm going to be asking a question. The first one to get the answer right. Yeah. The first
Are you sending out bottles of wine?
They got to answer the question correct. I'm going to send them their choice of either the Snoop Dogg Red or the Snoop Dogg Cali Rosé.
Do I qualify for this?
You I'm gonna check that. Wait a minute, Ethel. Wait a minute. You sent me a name. I don't see it, Ethel. Did you send me a name? Put the name in the chat. Wait a minute, Ethel. She said, check this one out. They got very quiet. So, guys, here it is. I can't have the mods participating, but I guess I'm gonna have to send.
That's fine. I was just asking.
No, I'm gonna have to send each one of you a bottle of wine anyway. But the thing is gonna be,
I just can't find Snoop here.
Okay, I'm gonna hook you up. So Crazy Cat Mama donated money so I can get a case. So I got 6 reds, 6 rosés.
I love this.
What?
This is just exciting. You're just giving wine to people for answering questions right. It's great.
Well, because I want them to try it. So Thursday nights is what I call my 19 crime night. What it really is, cocktails with Heidi. But the only thing I seem to drink lately is pain. I'm not even gonna tell. It's just disgusting. And it's
nasty. You don't even want to know about it.
It's the behavior that was handled in another chat, and I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just shocked that people can act like that. But anyway, so I'm going to ask a question, and I'm going to ask it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask it at the beginning of the chat. All right, after I do the roll call that we do, I'm going to ask a question. It's going to be a Snoop Dogg related question.
Y'all better get it together on your Snoop Dogg trivia. So you better know about gin and juice.
It's going to be a Snoop Dogg related question, and whoever gets the answer first. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to look in the chat. The first answer I see that is correct, and I'm going to scroll up and scroll down to make sure that person was the first one to get the answer correctly. And I'm going to let you know, it may show differently on your phone. It may show differently on your laptop. But I'm going to look at the first answer that I see, that I spy with my 4 eyes to make sure. And that is the person that I will be sending the wine to. So
how long are you going to do this for?
Until the wine is gone. And then I'm going to think of something else. So what we can do is, if you don't trust me to ship it, I can look in your area for the price of the wine there. I can send you a cash app to go pick up the wine, or I can ship you the wine because I was going to sign the bottle. So you guys, you let me know.
Heidi.
Yes.
You know where most of your followers are from? Like what areas?
Oh yes, I can look at YouTube and it gives me my it actually gives me my demographics. So now if you're from Canada, I'm gonna have to send you a Cash App or a Venmo or something, because I can't ship to Canada.
So where are most of your people from?
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Let me go look. Let me tell you. Damn, woman, go look at my.
Sorry, I'm an analytics person, and I think it's super
I can look
interesting.
on my phone. I don't know why. Look, I don't know why I'm going look at my thing, but let me look on my phone. So, yeah. So what we can do is that, I just want to start doing something different, and I want to, share and send back. But let me look at my analytics real quick, and I can tell you where Oh, I would have to do it from my phone. Damn it. I mean, from my computer. Let me
It's not
go
that
back.
deep. Tell me later. I'm just interested.
Yeah. So, but I have Canada, I have the UK, I have Australia. I have somebody started coming in from Taiwan. She sent me a message. Norway. But most, I think most, six, no, 73% is the US. I remember that.
What
73%.
areas? I mean, does it like tell you like what states or?
It doesn't break down the states. If it does, I haven't found where I can break down the states from. So, I'm still getting used to all of this analytics and stuff. Check the case person name I posted, Heidi. Did you see what Ethel posted?
No, what was it?
In which you keep going in and out. I don't see what Ethel posted. Two missing. Wait a minute. Have you heard the girl missing near to be 2 years near me?
5-year Dolce Marie Alvarez.
Hold on.
Alves.
What's her name?
Dolce, Dulce, Maria, Maria, Alves, Alavez.
Okay, got it. I wrote it down. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And then Friday, I'm going to do an open chat like we did last Friday. The open chat, I'm going to try to find us some funny stuff so we can figure out what happened, like some weird pictures.
We need to do trivia again. That used to be so fun when we would do trivia.
Oh, we can do trivia. Okay.
Oh, I won't be here this Friday though. I'm driving back home.
We can do trivia, but yes, I love the trivia too. Okay, I got it. Thank you. Let's see. Skill hunter. What is she saying? I'm in the country. A skill hunter got lost in the woods 1 mile from her and got confused in his walk. Oh my God. And
that stuff happens a lot. If somebody's blood sugar tanks when they're out there like hunting, that's not like a good thing. They'll get lost.
Yeah, so the grandma, from what I understand, is really mean and nasty. And I don't know, well, if you guys watched the video, I said that when the husband and wife, when he beat his wife real bad, she called the police and she actually had a report on him. When the cops came to get him, well, the cops came out, he was drunk and he got arrested in his own driveway for driving intoxicated. And they had moved into that little trailer that I showed you, that camper on the property, the wife and the kids, and she had taken out a restraining order on him. Small town, I can't. It's something that happened in another chat, and the language in there was horrible.
Ducky, you don't want it.
Yeah, and it's just bad. So and I hope it gets reported, and I'm sure it's going to be taken down. Deanna, what is your question, dear?
So we have someone from Maryland in here. We also have someone from the United Kingdom in California.
Yeah, that's what you guys need to do. So when you come in from now on, guys, Maryland. I used to live in Maryland.
I love the DMV area. That's like my favorite.
And I worked in DC. Yes, I lived in Maryland. Oh, Pennsylvania.
I'm Pennsylvania. I'm Philly.
Yeah, my ex-husband is from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Huh?
Well, I said, where's that?
Over by Rolling Rock.
Like the boonies.
Yeah, it's a nice little town, but he's from Greensburg. Maryland, love California. Y'all know I go there all the time. Pennsylvania, I love New York. I used to live in New Jersey. Hi, Sassy.
Where were you in South Carolina? Where were you at in Jersey?
Teaneck.
I have no idea where that is. Northern?
I was 30 minutes outside of New York.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We have Jersey's right here. Tennessee's on here. Ethel is an hour from Philly.
Yep, I used to live in Clarksville, Tennessee. So I'm doing Scott Peterson whenever John Yates is available to do it, whenever Dr. Melanie feels better. As you can see, Whit and I are here. We're good. Dr. Melanie is just recovering from bronchitis. John is recovering from his ear. So once everybody is on board, we will be doing Scott Peterson and not Miami. Yes.
Kelly.
Okay.
I saw somebody say Florida.
Yep. Well, okay. So I like Orlando. I like I used to go to Brevard County all the time. I have a friend that lives in Brevard County. I go to Destin Beach a lot. I go to Fort Walton Beach a lot. I've been to Jacksonville.
Petersburg.
Yeah.
I would live in St. Petersburg if I could.
Oh, thank you. I see. Ooh. So East Tennessee, small town jewel. I know a lot of Houma, Louisiana. Baby. I am from New Orleans, but when I was started school, we moved to LaPlace. I know exactly where Houma is. Matter of fact, my cousin's medical practice is out there. She was in New Orleans, and then she went to Houma. She graduated from Tulane. Oh my God.
Ethel is between Philly and AC, so probably like South Philly, right between.
I am
not
from
South Philly, South Jersey.
I am from New Orleans, Louisiana. Born and raised. Left Louisiana when I was 16. Born and raised. 16.
Two individuals here from Vegas. We know you like Vegas.
You know I love Vegas. I just came back from Vegas, and we might have to cancel our trip next month because looks like they're getting ready to shut shit down again. I love Atlantic City. So I used to drive from Virginia Beach when I lived in Virginia Beach, come across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, come up the Eastern Shore of Maryland, and I would go to Atlantic City. I would gamble I would go to the boardwalk. I never gambled at Trump, but I would park at Trump, and I would go to Bally's or I would go to the Western. So I used to gamble all along Atlantic City. I've gambled in Delaware, but at that time, Delaware only had slots. They didn't have the cards. They only had slots.
We're right by Delaware. So I live right smack dab in between Philly and Wilmington.
Las Vegas. Okay.
Yeah, there's two people in here from Las Vegas.
I see that. Jeanette. Okay, so see her name. I don't know if it's Janet or Jeanette. So her name is, I'm spelling it as Jeanette because my grandmother's name was Jeanette, but it was Jant with the accent. Jeanette. That was her name. Okay. You're all up. Good. You're up to date on Sky. So how many of you guys watch Citizen X? Oh, I love Oregon.
I do too. I would love to live in Portland.
Oh,
that's like right up my alley.
Oh my God, I love Oregon. Matter of fact, you went to look, 50 Shades, we said we're going to New Orleans. Crazy Cat Mama wants to go to New Orleans. Dr. Melanie wants to go to New Orleans. We need to get a trip before they shut the city down because they canceled Essence and Jazz this year again due to the pandemic.
Everything's going to get shut back down if people don't be careful.
Yep, everything. Well, right now in Houston, they have raised the mask mandate is back up. And you can tell when you go to the grocery stores, like toilet paper. I got so much toilet paper in here, and it's just me. I have disinfectant. I have soap. I have everything because I just started stocking up again just for the hell of it because I like a certain brand of toilet paper. It's the Charmin Essentials. That's the only toilet paper I like. So
we got told that we have to wear masks at work again. Like I work in a really small office, so it's not really a huge deal.
Okay.
But they told us for a while we could if you're vaccinated, you can take your mask off.
Well, even here, if you're vaccinated, you have to wear your mask. North Carolina, North Carolina. When I lived in Virginia Beach, I would go down to Raleigh all the time. And I would go to, what is it? Is it Clemson? Forgot the school. I would go down there every year I forgot the bowl they had, but it is Clemson, I think, but that was South Carolina. I would go there all the time.
I'm going to log out because I think I'm the echo person and someone said we had an echo. So
Okay, let me turn this down. Okay, try it again. I don't hear an echo, and I normally hear it.
Do I have an echo now? I
No.
definitely did because I could hear it.
Okay, so that you need to turn your volume down then.
My volume's at like 50.
Okay, let me turn mine down.
I need to get like a microphone or something if I'm going to do this regularly.
Yep, I turned mine down. Yes, it is Jeanette. Okay, Jeanette. See, but my grandmother was spelled totally different. I saw her name. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Oh yeah, Crazy Cat Mama is going to Oregon this weekend. Yes, she is. She's going
I'm
for a vacation
jealous.
for the first time in years. Northern California. You've never heard of Citizens X?
I haven't either.
Oh my God. I put it on the community wall. It's available on YouTube. It's available on HBO, regular HBO and HBO Max. It's about the serial killer in Russia. Let me show you real quick. Die without you. Hold on. Let me show you who he is. This will be Chiclata. Let me show you my community tab really quick. I'm gonna bring you there. Okay, I got him. Let me share my screen so you guys can see it real. Oh, I didn't want to stop my camera. Let me share it real quick. I'm gonna share it so you guys can see who this man is. And he looks crazy, so just hold on. Is this it? Yep, that's him. That's Andre Chiclata. Okay. He's from the
Scroll
Soviet.
down.
Scroll down. Okay. Wait a minute. I just want to see. Okay, hold on. Let me come back here. This is, let me take this off the screen. I'm going to make it bigger so you guys can see it. That is Andre Chiklatov. He was a Soviet killer that was called the Butcher of Rostov. So they had him, they caught him, but because he was a member of the party, they let him go. He killed 52 people. 35 of these people were below the age of 17. This is the movie. This is the man right here, Andre Chiklatov. That is him. He is, yes, he's called the Butcher. There he is.
Gross.
That is the movie that you guys need to watch. Seriously, you got to watch it. Got to watch it. That's the movie that I really want to discuss. It's the
I'll
way,
watch it.
yeah, because the way they handle serial killers there and what we do here is totally different. Oh my God. So I was talking to somebody and I didn't realize they were in Ottawa. So I used to go to Canada a lot when I lived in Maryland. Every year, Labor Day weekend, get the kids in the car.
I'm going to Canada this weekend.
Okay, see, I would go to Canada and we would come up through this country. And at one point, my best friend was at the culinary school up there. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. She went there. I was stopping to see her. Then we would go in and we would go to Ottawa. And I would stay in Ottawa and because I like the Canadian side of the falls. And then when I was with Siemens, I traveled. I was to go to I would go to Quebec, New Alberta, and what's the other spot? St. Edmonton, something like that. I was all over Canada. I love Canada. The air and everything smells so fresh and so clean. Everybody wants to go to New Orleans. Y'all want to go to Bourbon Street. I'm going to take y'all down to Bourbon Street.
I naturally go to Canada a lot because I'm originally from upstate New York. So like we're
You
we're
see what
like
Elaine said? You see what Elaine? You see what Tina? Oh, I keep calling her Elaine because my aunt's name is Elaine. So you see what she said? She watched
yeah, I have
X
to watch it.
last
I've
night.
never seen it.
It's a great, great movie. It really is.
But Canada is beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to the Thousand Islands this upcoming weekend. I'm so excited.
Ooh. The name of the movie is, oh, hold on. I'm going to put it in the chat.
I can do it. I got you.
Oh, you got it? It's Citizen X. Thank you, sweetie. The name of the movie is Citizens X. Oh, Raleigh Durham. Yes. I love Raleigh.
See, I never go to North Carolina. I've never been there, and I've been to like most states.
Yeah, please discuss Citizen X. I'm serious. I love that movie.
So Alex and Deanna Rain keep telling us that we have an echo.
I don't hear an echo. Maybe it's on their end, but I don't hear it. Does anybody else hear an echo? Because I definitely don't hear one. And I normally hear the feedback.
I haven't heard it in a few minutes on my end, but that's me.
Oh my God. So Hawaii. Oh God. I love Hawaii. When I flew, well, it's closer on the East Coast to go there than what it is from here. I love Hawaii.
I used to live in San Diego.
Ooh.
I lived right outside of San Diego, about 30 minutes.
Now I've gone to, it's funny. I go to San Francisco, I go to Temecula, I go to Los Angeles, I
Temecula
go,
is close enough to San Diego.
yeah, well, yeah, but I don't I never wanted to go. I go to Camp Pendleton, wherever Camp Pendleton is, because that's where my cousin retired at. I go to Rosemead, I go to Calabasas, I go to Carson. I have never had a thing to go to San Diego, and I don't know why. And I've never
See,
flown into San Diego.
so I used to live in Carlsbad, California.
I've gone to Carlsbad a lot. Yes.
And that's only about 40 minutes outside of San Diego. So I used to go into
Oh,
the city a lot.
I'm sorry. And Long Beach. And
I like Long Beach.
I have a friend that lives right on the water. So when I was in Long Beach, well, this was years ago, and I lived on the East Coast, they were actually running the Indy that time. And they cut up whatever that car race, and they cut up all the streets. And you can hear it from his condo going round and round the tracks. It was the Grand Prix. Yep. So let's see. Now, Crazy Cat Mama is in Northern California.
I used to love to go to Palm Springs. I used to go to Palm Springs all the time. I also like dated a guy that lived in Anaheim, so I go to Anaheim all the time.
You talk about I like to travel. You travel your butt off too. Missouri. My aunt was in Kansas City, Missouri. So well, first she was in Kansas City, Kansas. Then she moved to Kansas City, Missouri. And I forgot that big hospital. I mean, I forgot that hotel that collapsed. And she was the head RN nurse there at that time. Yep. So Kansas City, Missouri. Okay. See, let me see. What is that? Georgia. I love the Peachtree
I
State.
love Georgia.
Love
If I could live
Georgia.
in Atlanta, hot second.
So I have a cousin that lives in Stone Mountain. One lives right downtown Atlanta. Right, it's called Peachtree City. I go to Atlanta, and when I was in Virginia Beach, I would go to Atlanta all the time. It's like an 8 hour drive. And the speed
I
limit at the time was like 75 then, and I know it was 75, 80. I love the speed in Atlanta because the cops don't stop you unless you're doing something dumb.
That's Philly. That's Philly.
That's
The cops
also
don't stop you
okay.
unless they have to. I
Yep.
stayed in Brunswick, Georgia for a while, about 3 or 4 months when I was a
Ooh,
kid.
Columbia. Hi, Michi. Oh my goodness. Look
Oh,
at these.
BC.
Oh, Peoria, Illinois.
Peoria.
Now I
Peoria is right outside of Chicago, right?
yeah, I go to Chicago. I fly into oh damn. That little airport right over the only one you guys have, but I go to Oak Park. So when I go to Chicago, I'm in Oak Park. Because that's where my granddaughter is. And I will fly in to pick her up and come back out. Clemson, oh, look at that. Yep, Clemson. That's why I used to go. I used to go down there for all those games.
Clemson is North Carolina, right?
North
No?
Carolina.
Okay.
That's where Clemson University is.
Right.
Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Wow, is in here from Australia.
Yeah,
Heidi.
I told you I had people in. I knew I had followers in Australia too.
Aussie is from Karaki, NSW, which is in Australia,
Yep, I
where
can.
two rivers meet and we're close to the beach.
Yep,
Can I go be in Australia?
I have the Netherlands. I have. Oh my God, the Netherlands, UK. I have Taiwan. Um, and those are and I think the people from Taiwan. She sent me a message one time, and she told me that she watches all the time, but she just doesn't come into the chat. And I told her, please come into the chat. So,
Crazy
who else
Cat
we
Mama
got?
is between Bakersfield and Fresno.
I love Bakersfield. I used to go to Bakersfield on business all the time for GE.
Wait, is Susan from New Zealand?
Susan, who?
Dawson? She said New Zealand.
No, Susan is here in Texas. Oh, no, not my. Well, maybe she has family from New Zealand, but Susan is here in Texas, and I know she used to live in Massachusetts.
Oh, I love maps. Mel is from New Zealand.
Oh, Mel is from New Zealand. Is Mel in here?
I'm Mel from New Zealand.
I know Mel R is from. Yeah, Mel is from New Zealand. Thank you. And I haven't seen Mel for a while because Mel thought that I called her a stalker, but it wasn't her that I was calling a stalker.
Hey, I have to go. I'm about to
All
fall
right,
asleep
baby. I'm
over
gonna get
here.
out of here too. Let's see. I'm just looking to see where everybody's at. Bye, Wit. Love you. See you later.
Love you. See you later. Bye, friends. I'll see y'all
Yeah.
later.
Let's see. I'm trying to see where everybody else is from.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested now, too.
Yeah, Mel is not here. Haven't visited many places in the US, but I love the Bahamas. Oh my God, yes. Most people won't know this, but Royal Caribbean has their own private island, Coco Cay, then Ultra Ron. Yes, they do. So before the pandemic hit, last year, we had a cruise. We were flying from Houston to Los Angeles, and we were jumping on the Royal Caribbean, and we were going to the Bahamas. My sister wanted to cancel, and everybody kept saying, don't cancel the cruise. On March 8th. And guess what? The week before the cruise line canceled, refunded our money and everything. So yes, that's where we were going to be going. We were flying into Los Angeles and we were getting on the boat. So that's where we were going. And I'm so mad because I was looking forward to that cruise. Oh, you're in the valley more. Okay. Is Mel in here? Because I didn't see her. Is Mel R in here? Because I did not see Mel. Because I was hitting her up on IG and letting her know that I wasn't talking about her. Oh. Yes, guys. So please join me tomorrow. And we're gonna cover Naked and Afraid too. Do you guys like Naked and Afraid? I love Naked and Afraid. I really do. So I want to cover that and I want to do more stuff. And we're gonna get back into our trivia nights as well. Because I really enjoy trivia. And we're gonna do trivia. We can do movie trivia, adult trivia. But I really have fun with you guys, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I had a wonderful time, and I know y'all don't like this crazy show, but there's a lot of people that watch this show, and it is pretty good. Um, we're gonna do tomorrow on Thursday. Of course, we're gonna do a little bit of Married at First Sight and So Freaking Cheap. We're gonna knock that out, and then we're just gonna have fun. Um, let's see. No, crazy and crap mama, you are not from New Zealand. We know that. Um, but guys, yes, so let's see. I've had a great time. I've had a great evening. I want to thank Wit. As usual, I want to thank Katie. We had fun. Katie just came back. If you guys noticed, she came back from Cancun and she has a beautiful, beautiful tan. So her husband, her husband took her away for a surprise for her birthday, which I think that was great. But I'm going to look up Dolce Maria Elvez. I'm going to look that up. Yeah, Katie had a tan. You didn't tell she was burnt all around her nose and her eyes, all up here, and all on her shoulders. She was burnt. Yes, guys. Thank you so much. Everybody have a good evening. Stay blessed. Be safe. Crazy Cat Mama, I am getting ready to yeah, I'm gonna call you really quick, Crazy Cat Mama, and then I have to call my girl real quick because she was really upset. But no, Crazy Cat Mama, I'm gonna call HS first, and then I'm gonna call you. I appreciate every one of you guys. Let me play this, and I'm gonna be out of here. Everybody have a safe, blessed evening. Get a good night's sleep. Join us tomorrow for drinks. We're gonna